Hello guys. Hello, this is Ryan.
Hi, I'm Mariam.
Today we're doing a video on how we met.
Yes, finally you guys get to see how we met. I think you should start it off because it was basically like all you and then like me afterwards.
I was having a dinner with my friend and he was so busy texting a girl. He was texting Maryam at the time. I checked her picture and I was like, oh, she's hot. I got his phone and I asked his permission, like, can I text her? I actually did, and then later in the group chat I added myself and then I started chatting her.
Oh, I remember this because I was at a festival. I was in a music festival. I was in Korea at the time, mind you, and I was all the way in like Jeonju, not even in Seoul. Then I get this message, this group chat, and I was like, what is this? And then my friend, or our friend, was like, oh, Maria, my friend thinks you're really hot, like, can we add you in a group chat? And I was just like, yeah, whatever. You know when people say, oh, my friend thinks you're really like cute or really hot, and you're always like, like their friends are usually ugly. So I was just like, I didn't really have any expectations, because even when I looked at your profile picture, you had like one picture, but it's like I can't really judge from one picture. Anyway, sorry I interrupted you.
Yeah, so we started chatting and my friend left the group chat, so even up to this date we're still using the group chat. Later I was like, I should meet this girl before she leaves.
Oh, and the thing is, when we met, like, we were talking, it was like a 30-minute convo in, yeah. He was like, Maryam, what's your favourite song? Because he was at Norabang. And I was just like, it's not my favourite, but like, can you sing like Iffy by CKPH1? We kind of matched within music taste. So I was like, oh, I want to see him sing it, but I did it for fun. But then he actually sang it, and then he like videoed himself singing it, and like he sent it to me, and I thought that was so cute, because it's like, who does that when people like first start talking? I came back to Seoul at like 5 AM, so that whole time I was like talking to him, and I was like, oh, like time went really quick, like it was really good, like who is this guy, like I want to know more.
I was actually with my friend hanging out, but like I was more concentrated on her than my friend. So he was like, yo, like, what are you doing? Are you still texting Maryam?
And then from that time we first were speaking until like a week later we were still talking, and like we were just like thinking like, when should we meet? Yeah, and then we started talking like my second day into Korea, because I planned my holiday for like 2 months there, and then I spoke to him on like my second day there, so it was kind of like fate in a weird way.
While we were chatting, I thought we were getting along very well. I started to think, I need to meet her soon. So I was trying to figure out when can it be. I asked her out.
And like I was like kind of busy, because obviously I didn't expect to meet him on like the second day. So like I had a whole week scheduled of like planning and stuff. So I was like, oh, the only time I can meet you is like next week. And I was kind of worried, because I'm just like, oh, would he wait that long? Like, would our conversation kind of die within then? We actually kept the convo going, and it was like non-stop texting. It was so nice to like talk to someone that made sense. And like I think I mentioned to him like when we were getting to know each other, like, oh, I can't ride a bike, like,
and I was like, oh, I can teach you how to ride a bike. And she was like, I'm afraid, but alright.
Having a bike date as like a first date, because it's just so romantic. And then like before our first date, I didn't want it to be like awkward. I called him so like we can be more comfortable when we talk to each other, because I really liked him, so I was just like, I don't want to mess up the first date. It lasted like an hour, 2 hours. I didn't expect that.
When I actually called her, I intentionally made my voice lower and more romantic.
Oh, you're such a guy.
Yeah, because like on the phone I didn't want to sound high-pitched.
The reason why I called you is because of my accent. Like, you're not used to a British accent, so I didn't want to or something.
What's that?
I don't know. But yeah, I didn't want you to like be caught off guard.
I was actually worried about your British accent. Like, I thought I wouldn't understand a thing, but like when we did on the phone, I did, so I was glad. And when we met, we didn't really have any problem communicating.
What did you think of when you first saw me?
When I first saw you, I was like, oh, she actually looks better than the picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like when I saw your picture, I already liked you, but like in person you were looking better. So I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I was like that too because your picture, I don't know, his pictures were either, he had one picture of now and then the rest of the pictures were found like years ago. So in my mind he was kind of like a question mark. When I first saw him I was like, oh, he's so cute, like I'm glad he's cute.
And I was actually worried like we might be awkward. But she bought lollipops and gave it to me. So I was like, oh, lollipops, so cute.
Because I just wanted to like break the ice and wanted to do something cute to start off with.
And it did, yeah.
Oh, afterwards, it was like nice weather and then all of a sudden it started raining. And I was just to be like, oh my gosh, it's raining, what do we do? Like, we had no umbrella, we were dressed for the summer because we were there for the summer. And then like it just started raining, so he just held my hand and we just started running to like the nearest bus stop, and I felt like I was in a movie. And I'm thinking, this is all happening 10 minutes into our date. Like, he shouldn't see me with my hair all drenched and my makeup coming off. Like, I was thinking that after this date he'll never see me again, like he'll just run away, because he had to see all of that within like 5 to 10 minutes that he didn't want to stay with me for the rest of the day.
It made us
Humble.
together, like, I mean, it made us closer.
Oh, it did.
I thought there was a chance for me to actually like, you know, get closer to you, and it actually worked. So how was the bike ride? I think you were afraid, right?
I was so scared because basically we rented out bikes. I hate riding bikes. I've always tried to learn before, but always failed. So I was just like, you know what, Ryan, this is a waste of time. I'm not gonna learn anything. Like, in my head I was also like, think positive, Mariam, like you can do it. Like, if he succeeds, he's the one. It was kind of like a test in a way. It was like holding me. I think it was like an excuse for you to hold me in a way. This is the power of Ryan. Like, I'm actually riding a bike. Like, what is this? It's quite nice to have that experience and like experiencing my first time doing something with him, because it meant that having that skill now was all because of him.
It felt like I'm teaching a kid. It's like, you didn't know how to balance and everything. So when she finally did it, and I was like, whoa, she's balancing and she's actually like riding it. So I was like, oh my god, I was so proud.
And then afterwards, like after all that physical labor, I was really hungry.
So you deserved a chicken, right?
Oh, because we're in Hangang. What do you have when you're in Hangang?
Chicken and 맥주, beer.
Oh, and then like it made us like sit down, relax. We had all that drama in the beginning with the rain, then we had all that physical stuff with all the bike riding, and then like it actually got us down to sit down like and start like talking to each other properly. We were there for like hours, we were just talking, and then we got more alcohol, we were just like talking and more and more. Past midnight, it was like 1, 2, and we were like, what are we doing here? Like, Subway's closed. So then we like got our cabs, went home, and like we were texting each other, and like even the next day I couldn't stop thinking about him. And I think our first date, I kissed him first, because like I kept looking at him and like I'll make signals, but I think he was shy. At the time I was thinking, oh, is he not attracted to me?
It's our first date. I didn't want to look like I'm a flirt. Although she was giving me signs, I didn't want to make my moves fast. So I was like waiting. I tried to ignore it. And like eventually like we drank a lot of soju, and like we were drunk, and
Story of my life.
she actually kissed me first.
Oh, I don't know what I was doing. I was just like, you know, fuck it. Like, if what can go wrong, he'll just reject me. So then at least I'll know to just go home and live my life and my holiday. Whereas if it does go well, then it goes well. So I was just like, let me just do it. It went well. We're here now. So I guess it's a good thing. Because
It was the cutest kiss ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Kissed me suddenly, and I was like, oh my gosh, so cute.
I like closed his eyes so like I don't feel embarrassed. And he's not like, what the fuck is she doing to me?
I actually felt like the girl.
Like, even I said I love you in this relationship first. When we were dating, we went on lots of dates afterwards. This was like 3 weeks after we met. I was just really drunk one night. And then we'll always say like, oh, I like like you, oh, I like you. And then I just blurted, I love you. And this was like in an elevator, mind you. So I had like 5 seconds of this awkwardness. So I said, oh, I love you. And then he froze and looked at me. He was like, what? And then the lift doors opened and I just ran out because I was so embarrassed. Because I sobered up real quick. I was like, what am I saying? Like, I meant it, but like, I didn't know like I would say it then and there. You started shaking, like you ran after me.
Yeah.
And then you asked me again, and then I was just like, I love you.
That's so cute.
And then he was like, why did you run away? Like, I love you too. It was like a movie moment, and it was also like the same time you asked me to be your girlfriend. Because like, we never really had like a label between us. Like, we were dating, yeah, but like I wanted to sort of establish what we were, just so I have a peace of mind. When I asked you like, oh, but like, I'm not your girlfriend, you'll be like, yes you are. And I'll be like, huh? You never asked me. And then in my mind I was like, oh, is this like a Korean thing? Like, you date for a long time and then you just assume that we're girlfriend, boyfriend.
In Korea, if you're in a relationship, you have to make it official. But I thought it was some kind of Western thing. You like date someone and you naturally develop feelings, what I thought, but it wasn't. So I had to make it official. And I told her like, can you be my girlfriend?
So do you think like anything's changed between us?
Some things changed. Like when we first started dating, I was like the girl and you were like the guy. I'm not as shy. I was analyzing if she's the right one and she's a good person. And later I thought, yeah, she is.
I think what's changed is like we're more serious about each other. Like, we've grown so much together, like a year and a few months in. Like, we live together now, we live in the same country. So I feel like the growth has changed. With back then we were sort of unsure because like I was there for 2 months. Like, I wasn't like living there. It was one of those things that it's like, are we gonna break up after the 2 months, or like are we gonna continue this relationship? Because like long distance is like really hard. Like, it involves like commitment and like talking like nearly every day. And then we had to have that discussion about it because like I didn't expect to come back from Korea with a boyfriend like within that short amount of time. Decided to like try it, because if you don't try, you don't know what's gonna happen. If we didn't try, we might regret it, and like I kind of want to live my life with no regrets. And lastly, do you see a future with me?
Of course I do. In the first place, I'm here in the UK because I see a future with you. Like, I have future plans and everything. And before I even came here, I planned everything.
What is it?
I'm not telling you. But like, if I didn't have a future with her, I wouldn't be here. But I came all the way to here.
You came all the
to
way.
spend my future with you.
It's a big sacrifice, and I'm like extremely grateful for it.
It's not a sacrifice.
It is, because like
I just made a choice.
Oh, but it was either like I was sort of gonna live there for a few years, or like he was gonna come here. I definitely see a future with us.
Really? What kind of future?
I'm not saying. Oh, like I want to introduce you to my family if I wasn't serious.
Me too. You've seen my family.
Oh.
That's how you know I'm serious about you, because I never do that.
That's so cute. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. So now you get an insight to like how we met, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Let us know if you guys have any other questions.
So see you in the next video.
See you guys.
And like, subscribe.
Notification on.
Everything. Just everything.
Turn everything on.
Oh, yes, do that.
See you guys.
Yeah.